Hugh Hefner is not dead. Apparently Friday it was reported that paramedics rushed to the Playboy Mansion to try to revive him, and
are you sure
he was dead? And no, he posted a picture Friday night with his wife saying, "No, I'm not dead."
Are you sure he didn't just call 911 after having an erection for more than 4 hours?
I didn't even hear about the death hoax, but I think we've reached a point where, like, the day that you know you're a celebrity today is the day someone reports you're dead when you're not.
Breaking news.
Like, that's when you become famous.
Yeah.
It's once someone says, "This guy's dead," and people care.
Though I think we reached peak Hugh Hefner when he was played by Stan Lee in a Marvel film.
I don't.
Which film?
I want to say it was the first Iron Man. There's a scene where there's like a big red carpet gala, and Tony Stark walks by and pats Hugh Hefner on the shoulder, and he says, "Hey, Hef, how you doing?" and walks on by, and Hef turns around, and it's actually Stan Lee dressed as Hugh Hefner.
That's
and
funny.
It's kind of amazing.
That's funny. See, Steven knows about these things. I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure it's Iron Man 1. It could be one of the other Iron Men. So, hopefully you won't get angry Marvel geeks correcting me in your feed, which is entirely possible.
Hey, listen, I'm a DC guy, so...
I am sorry.
See? So hate me for being a DC guy. Don't hate him.
Oh, I don't hate you for being the DC guy. I feel sorry for you because of the very subpar movies you've had to suffer through for decades while Marvel is just mercilessly kicking DC's ass.
I would argue that they're all just kind of in that category of mediocre, so...
Well, I mean, if we're judging everything on the scale of Citizen Kane, yeah, I can't intellectually disagree with that.
Yeah, they've got to compete with the entire history of film.
But if you're judging it on the scale of how well does it live up to its own potential as dictated by the source material, Marvel's, it's not even close.
I know. We got a good there's been a couple of good Batman movies.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple of good Supermans.
And there were a couple of good scenes in all of the movies
Sure.
they put out. You know, I've enjoyed bits and pieces of each one.
Sure.
But
I've lost my entire train. What was our topic?
Hugh Hefner's not dead.
Oh, do we give a bleep that Hugh Hefner's not dead?
Playboy was a very important institution to my childhood.
It is how I figured out I was straight.
Contributed. So when news of his actual death hits, I might shed an ironic tear, but for the most part, I don't really give a bleep.
I don't really give a bleep. He's got enough money. He doesn't need my adoration.
Okay.
What's next?